Hi, fifth grade. I know this week you've been learning about the coordinate plane, and this is kind of a really fun um, topic to work on because it's relatively easy. The challenge activity that I've created for you this week is one that kind of expands the idea of the coordinate plane a little bit. So let's quickly talk about the part that you did learn about in fifth grade, which is the first quadrant. Okay, so you learned about positive ordered pairs, which is when you have these numbers here. And you know that one is for the x-axis and one is for the y-axis, okay? And you know that x is the horizontal, the one that goes across, this one, and y is the vertical, which goes like this. Okay, that much you probably learned in fifth grade. You also learned how to plot points on these coordinate planes. And this is, like I said, quadrant 1. Okay, and that's really all you've talked about are the positive numbers. Okay, so you've learned how to plot 1, 4. So you know that you go over 1 on the x-axis, you go up 4, and you plot a point. Okay, and again, it's helpful if there's lines here. This is just my quick drawing. Okay, but what you may not realize is that there are 4 quadrants on the coordinate plane. Okay, so there are all these other quadrants, and these other quadrants go into the negative. So while you have the positive x-axis, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you also have negatives on the x-axis. So if this center is 0, you have -1, -2, -3, and so on, all the way over. Okay, and then same goes for the y-axis. So you have positive y coordinates and you have negative. So again, if this is 1 and this is 0, -1, -2, -3, and so on. So what makes this kind of fun is that your ordered pairs can either be positive, 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 negative, negative, positive, or negative, negative. And we're going to go over how to plot those each type. Okay, so you're always going to start with the x-axis, no matter if the coordinates are positive or negative. So you're always, when you're looking at the first number, it's always going to go over and back. And then the second number is always going to go up and down. You might have heard a tip talked in fifth grade about going in and out of the elevator and then going up and down. Okay, that's one really easy way to remember where to start. You're always going to go in or out of the elevator, and you're always going to go up or down second. Okay, so if you look at this one, we have a positive 1 on the x-axis, so over positive 1, and then up or down, well, we're going -4, so we're going down. So that point would be plotted right there. Okay. Then, so we've done this one, now we've done this one. It's really important to check off your ordered pairs as you do them. Most of the time you're connecting those dots to kind of form some sort of later on in your math courses, you'll be forming some kind of lines and slopes, but in these activities, you'll be mostly making pictures. So you'll want to connect the dots to be able to form a picture. So we'll pretend that we're kind of connecting these dots as we go. Okay. All right, then we've got -1 on the x-axis. So over -1, and then +4. So up +4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And -1. So we've gotten that one done. -1, -4. So over -1, down -4. And there we go. And look, if we connected these dots, we've got a rectangle. Okay, so this week as you look at your tasks, you'll be plotting ordered pairs on a 4-quadrant grid, and if you connect the dots as you go, you will be able to create a picture. Okay, enjoy, have fun.